The Mongol Empire was not born in a single conquest, nor did it end with a single defeat. It began with ecological collapse and divine ambition, spread through the unification of warring tribes and the destruction of the Khwarezmian Empire, and consumed the Eurasian continent as authority collapsed from the center outward. This video traces the Mongol conquests in full, from the fractured Mongolian steppes' slow disintegration, to the rise of Genghis Khan and his descendants who thrived in this chaos. Each victory reshaped the known world, but none brought peace without blood. Welcome to our video on the Mongol conquests, 1206 to 1368. In the 12th century, the Mongolian steppe was a united entity only in theory. The tribal chieftain's power had waned into constant warfare. While the process of Mongol unification began in 1206, the splintering started in the 1150s. Cracks in authority can be traced back to when the Jin dynasty switched support from the Mongols to the Tatars in 1161, destroying the Mongol Khan Kuchula. Earlier still, in the 1150s, Khan Ambagai was captured by Tatars under pretense of peace, handed to the Jin court, and executed, nailed to a wooden donkey. These betrayals created profound Mongol hatred that would fuel conquest. Temujin was born around 1162, the son of a Mongol chieftain of the Borjigin clan in the harsh Mongolian steppe. In the spirit of the age, his father Yasujii was poisoned by Tatars when Temujin was 9 years old. While Temujin's royal blood did put him in the Borjigin clan, he was socially speaking still far away from power. His father's clan abandoned his widow and children, considering them too weak to lead, forcing them into poverty where they survived on wild fruits, ox carcasses, and marmots. But Temujin had ambitions above his station. At 15, he was captured and enslaved by the Taichi tribe. After escaping, his wife Borte was kidnapped and raped by the Merkits. By age 20, hardened by betrayal and loss, Temujin began building an army with intent to destroy the individual tribes and unite them under his rule. According to the legend that surrounds Temujin's birth, he was born clutching a blood clot in his hand, a motif in Asian folklore indicating the child would be a great warrior. Other tales claim his mother was impregnated by a ray of light announcing the child's divine destiny, and that his first ancestor was a gray wolf born with a destiny from heaven on high. However, contemporary historians suggest we're not even sure when he was born, somewhere in the decades spanning 1155 and 1167. The famous paintings of him have been called arbitrary interpretations made by historians generations removed from the man himself. Whether by divine wolf ancestry or brutal survival on the steppe, the result was the same. Temujin would become Genghis Khan, the terror of the world. The stage was set for the two forces to clash at the Kalka River on May 31st, 1223. Jib and Subutai, leading 20,000 to 30,000 Mongol troops, realized that the key to victory was the feigned retreat, one of their signature tactics. For 9 days, the Mongols withdrew, luring the overconfident Rus princes and their Cuman allies deeper into the steppe. As the Mongols turned to face their pursuers along the riverbank, Mstislav the Bold and the Cumans attacked without waiting for the rest of the Rus army. A fierce battle ensued as Mongol horse archers, each maintaining multiple remount horses, delivered volleys at full gallop, surrounding their enemies in a deadly shooting gallery. The fleeing Cumans caused disarray in the Russian ranks, and the Mongols swept through the gap. Amidst this chaos, individual princes' decisions would determine the outcome. Mstislav of Kiev retreated to a fortified camp and held out 3 days before surrendering for a promise of safe conduct. The Mongols slaughtered them anyway. Mstislav III and other princes were bound and trampled to death beneath wooden planks during the Mongol victory feast. Of 30,000 Rus troops, 20,000 lay dead. The Mongols had announced their arrival in Europe. However, the empire would not remain unified long enough to realize its full potential. In 1259, tragedy struck from within. Monk Khan died with no declared successor, and his brothers Kublai and Erik Bok, who had both been loyal princes of the realm, turned against each other. Unbeknownst to the other Khanates, both brothers had been convening rival Kurultais simultaneously. Kublai in Kaiping, Erik Bok in Karakorum a month later. each claiming the title of Great Khan. The Toluid Civil War, 1260 to 1264, erupted, pitting brother against brother in a bloody struggle that would tear the empire apart. When Kublai finally prevailed and convened a Kurultai to confirm his status, none of the three other Khans attended. Erik Bok died mysteriously in 1266 while imprisoned. Many believe Kublai had secretly poisoned him. This event shook the political landscape of the Mongol Empire, fracturing it into autonomous khanates that would never again answer to a single authority. For some historians, 1368 is considered the end of the Mongol conquests. Indeed, when Ming forces captured the capital Dadu and Emperor Togun Timur fled north to Xanadu, the Eurasian continent had entered a new chapter, a period characterized by fragmentation and isolationism. The largest contiguous land empire in world history, covering 9 million square miles and connecting the Pacific to the Mediterranean, had collapsed, taking with it the Pax Mongolica that enabled unprecedented trade and communication along the Silk Road. Some 80 million had died during the conquests, not counting the Black Death's devastation that spread along Mongol trade routes.